Hi, my name is Chris Barnes, and I went through a love seat with Christy and Tony last year. Just to give you a little background, I was going through a very difficult divorce, a lot of time away from my kids, living with my parents, just a very difficult time, even professionally. And I wasn't sure what to expect completely, but they set me in a chair with 20 people that I really didn't know, and they barely knew anything about me. And what transpired over the next half hour was hard to explain. But one by one, people had a word for me, a word of knowledge, a word that truly felt like it did come from God, mostly because these were dreams that maybe I had had in my heart, or words that I had heard before. I believe that I heard from the Lord himself, but I'd kind of forgotten them. And these people knew so much about me. Each person had a different piece about my life, and everything that they said, even a lot of it was very abstract, but it made a lot of sense to me. And some people had very specific words for me that had been prophesied over me before, and then later were prophesied after the love seat. But I can just tell you, from an emotional, spiritual standpoint, it was one of the most impactful moments of my life. I felt like I was seen. I felt like my cries had been heard, and I felt truly like God had used people in that room to let me know that he still loved me, that he still had plans for me, and not to give up on them. It was the most encouraging time in my adult life, and I encourage anybody to sit in that chair, and it can change your life. It did me, and on some of my darker days, or days when I've feels like I've lost some hope, I just think back to my love seat, or I listen to some of those specific words, and it gives me a renewed hope and a renewed strength. It's one of the best things I've ever done.